Hi, Junior High Explore Advisors. Hopefully, we're ready to get started again this semester. I wanted to point out some changes and things that are going on and just help you navigate through the stuff I've been sending you. So, just so you know, the website has been updated, the calendar's updated, all the dates are on there for this semester, any new documents and whatever are on there. So, you should be able to find them. I do want you to know on every Monday, I would like you to show the video to the kids. I had made that optional in the past. I'm not going to make that optional. So I will send you in your little what's going on this week email two videos, usually, probably not every time, but this time for sure there's two. One says it's for advisors. That's this one. Watch this one. Just advisors. Then there's one says show this to your kids on the first day of the week. So that's Tuesday this week, and you'll show them that one. I'll try not to duplicate information, so make sure you watch the student one as well, because I think you'll learn some things by watching that. But the first things they have coming up are their proposals, and their competency contracts are due on the 15th. Notice there is no initial proposal presentation. There is now, though, a timeline due, and we'll talk about that more later, but that's due, but there's no proposal presentation. There's just midterm and final presentations. So everything they need, I've emailed to links to them, or it's also on this junior high section here. Like, here's your competency contract. The proposal form is on there. I'm on the wrong one. This is still, but anyway, on the one right here, this is junior high. All their links are there. Okay, so I am sending each of you a packet that's called Getting Started. It's a Google Doc. This is I think Veterans is Miss Hasker, if I remember right. It has your list of your kids. Okay, and notice they're in a couple different categories. So on the right, if they have something in the right, they already have an idea that they're planning on doing that to me seems pretty thought out. They're probably good to go on that. If on the left it says veterans, they have no choice but to do veteran recognition and appreciation, which is Ms. Hasker's and Mr. Kern's. It's the school improvement, whichever one area it is. Those kids that it says that on there, they have no choice based on how they did last semester or how they didn't do. And you can explain that to them if they want to argue with you. But it was obvious they didn't understand what they needed to do. They didn't get much accomplished first semester, so they don't have a choice. So they are doing this veterans with you or whatever yours is. Then if it says choice, they get to choose. But if they don't have something decided by Thursday, what would that be, the 6th? So then they have got to switch and do whatever your groups is. So if it's veteran recognition, that's what they're doing. Because I don't want people taking a week and a half and then being behind. If they have not come back, that's why I encourage them to get an idea over Christmas break. If they come back, they still don't have anything, they're piddling around, then if they don't have anything by Thursday, they are doing what the rest of the group is doing. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. That's what this says here. Then I've kind of gone day by day. This is day by day for those kids that don't have a choice, that are doing your group project with you. The kids that aren't, they're doing their own thing. They're just kind of going by the video. They'll go off of what I say in the video, which is they need to have their competency contract done by the 15th. They need to have all this other stuff done. Your day by day stuff is you're going to go through the rest of the groups with them and do it with them. You're not doing it for them, just with them with a big cattle prod, keeping them moving and going forward. Okay, so I've gone day by day what you should do here. I also say day one, all of you watch the video. The others group, which means the group that already have their own project, that's what they're doing. The veterans group, that means your group that has no choice, they're doing it with you. That's what they're doing here. Okay, I've done that for every day. You should just be able to follow along. You do not have to do this exactly. It's just a guideline and and just general ideas to keep everybody moving forward. If you get stuck, let me know. Just hopefully this will help your kids that really struggled, especially at the beginning, and because they didn't have a good idea and didn't get themselves set up well, then they struggled the rest of the year. So we're just going to kind of walk them through it at least till the January 15th deadline, and then they're going to be a little bit more on their own. But we're really going to help them with this setup. So you'll see I did every single day here, and they're good to go on that. Okay. The group that is doing veterans or whatever your thing is, they still have to do a project proposal. They still have to do competency contracts. Each of their things should look slightly different. Nobody should have the exact same project, but they all have something to do with veterans. They might be talking to some of the same people or working on some things together, but they should each be slightly different. They can, let's say somebody wants to work on cleaning up cemeteries. A couple people can do that, but one just can't piggyback on the other. So if one person says, I'm going to contact this person for my soft skill, and that's who I'm going to talk to, the other person cannot say, oh, I'm doing that with you. They've got to contact someone else so that they're getting their soft skill as well. Can they ask them the same questions exactly? Absolutely, they can. There are a lot of things they can do the same, but just make sure they're each doing their own work as much as possible. Okay. Let me know if you have questions on this. I think I've given you ideas of different projects they could do. Are there going to be some they come up with? Absolutely. That might be better. These are just some things so that no one has to, I can't come up with an idea. I don't know what to do. We've definitely got some options for them. Okay. So hopefully we're good to go. They will need to do a timeline this time. That can look however they want. It could just be blank calendar pages in Word that they just write in what they're going to get done each week. That's fine. It can be a Gantt flowchart if they want to use that. It can be just a list. Week 1, I'll do this. Week 2, I'll do this. They just need to have weekly goals this year. And we'll talk about that more on their videos. But do kind of, if you have kids that are ahead, they already kind of knew their competencies because they figured it out over Christmas break or whatever, push them to getting their deadlines done. So, okay. If you have questions, please let me know. Thanks, you guys, for all your hard work, and we'll talk to you soon.